Hey guys, Dean Ryan Lake here, and I've got another Pokemon topic I'd like to discuss. So anyway, as we know, in the Pokemon games, we've got loads and loads of moves. But still, because Pokemon keeps going on, we're going to get way more. And I'd like to discuss, give my thoughts on 5 original moves I think could exist in Generation 8 and above. And without further ado, let's begin. Okay, number 5. With number 5, there's a move I was thinking of called Bubble Blitz or Bubble Charge. I don't know. It's basically a water type double edge, 120 base power, 100% accuracy, causes recoil damage to the user. The reason it's at the bottom is because, unlike other moves, water has a lot of physical moves that do loads of damage. You got Liquidation and Razor Shell, which are really powerful moves and can lower the opponent's defense. You got Aqua Jet for the priority. You got Waterfall for the flinch chance. I guess arguably you can add Dive, even though I'm not too fond of Dive. I mean, it's that one turn thing, unless you have Power Herb. But then again, if you have leftovers, that's just another turn you can It's another turn you can gain leftover recovery. So yeah, I think Bubble Blitz could be a good move. You could imagine, someone like Barbarical using it, Samurott, Greninja even. Yeah, I think that could really work. Okay, so the next one, this is kind of weird because as a writer, I write stories, and one of the stories I write involves all these powers and stuff. And one of the techniques my characters can use is called Acid Rain. But when I was thinking of it, I thought this could be a Pokemon move as well. So anyway, it's one of those weather moves like Rain Dance, Sandstorm, like that. And then it lasts for 5 turns, unless a certain item exists, but I haven't thought of the item yet. Yeah, so it damages every Pokemon that is not poison. And it will damage Steel-type Pokemon. Because as we know, the ability Corrosion exists, for Salandit and Salazzle. So it's going to act kind of like that. Just damage the steel types as well. Because in real life, steel does corrode. So I think that could be a really, really cool one. I mean, could you imagine it? You have the Acid Rain. You have leftovers or Black Sludge. Actually, Black Sludge would be better. And what about if you have a Pokemon that actually recovers health based on that Acid Rain? That would be cool. It'd be kind of like Rain Dish, wouldn't it? Or Ice Body. So yeah, that's another move I think could work. Okay, this move, I think it could work. Yeah, actually I really like this idea. It's called Ice Skate. It's a status type move. It's basically an ice type agility or rock polish. I think it could benefit Pokemon like Mamoswine. Can Mamoswine... Yeah, I think, that could work. Instead of relying on Ice Shard, even though Ice Shard is really cool for Mamoswine. It could work really well. Though, there are some Pokemon I think wouldn't benefit from it, like Walrein, because we know Walrein is really, really slow. And there's no point trying to boost its speed, because even, I guess, sharply boosting its speed won't be that effective. And besides, you're better off using Curse and Stockpile and all of that. But yeah, Ice Skate, I would really like to see that, especially, you don't get a lot of status ice moves, do you? I mean, you got Hail, and, Aurora, Aurora Veil, that's a new one, really. Well, I actually can't think at this moment in time if there's any more, but yeah, to be fair, Ice isn't the best type in the world, especially defensively. But anyway, yeah, Ice Skate, I'd love to see that. Okay, here, this is kind of weird. I was trying to decide on which one should take top spots. So, I'm just going to go straight for number 2. I'm going to give another status move, which is called Fairy Ring. Because if you know mythology, you get fairies going around in those little mushroom rings and stuff like that. Harnessing the moon's energy and all that. So I thought, why not turn that into a Pokemon move? So, in my mind, it would raise the special attack and accuracy of Pokemon using it. Because, you know, when you think of the mythology, they are actually focusing their energy, so that would be cool. I would have thought speed as well, but that's just too overpowered. You're better off having it as a special hone clause, you know? And not only the fairy types will learn it, I think something, maybe Parasect and Breloom could learn it. Breloom, and because, you know, fairies are associated with mushrooms. You could probably have Lunatone learn it. I mean, moon, isn't it? A moon Pokemon, and, you know, fairies are associated with the moon. We know that because we got Moonblast and Moonlight, which got turned into a fairy type move. So yeah, I really, again, another status type move. I would have actually preferred for a fairy type move, a physical one, because, you know, relying on play rough is kind of weird. Like Granbull will really need that help, or even a physical Clefable. Yeah, even Clefairy. Because you give it Meteor Mash, you want to give it a physical fairy type move as well, like a decent one. I mean, play rough is a good move, but the amount of times my Mimikyu has fainted because of that, you know, 10%, you know, chance to miss, not good. Okay, so this is the one that's, you know, at the top of my pile. This is kind of weird. And okay, I'm actually partially inspired by Dragon Ball Z here, but the move is called Energy Wave. It'd be a special fighting type move. And again, this is really subjective. It's because in Pokemon Sun and Moon, I have a Pheromosa, which is a special attacker. And its only special stab moves, not including Hidden Power, is Bug Buzz and Focus Blast. And yeah, Bug Buzz has got 100% accuracy. Focus Blast, or Focus Miss, has got a 70% accuracy. So, I would really love to see a special type, fighting type move that has a good amount of accuracy and is actually available to be used by loads of Pokemon. I mean, you got Focus Miss, you've got Aura Sphere, which is not used by a lot of Pokemon, and Vacuum Wave as well, a priority move. But, again, not a lot of Pokemon could learn it. I mean, this would benefit. I know there's not a lot of special fighting type Pokemon, but wouldn't it be nice to have that option? Like, have it between, you know, strength between 70 and 80. The accuracy would be 95 to 100. And yeah, a reliable special type move. So yeah, Energy Wave. I would really, really love that. And could you imagine that in the anime or in the game, you could have the Pokemon doing like a Kamehameha? I would love to see that. I mean, the closest we've ever gotten is the anime with Silence Pansage using Solar Beam. Yeah, I would really, really, really like that. As a matter of fact, I would really like all those moves. And then there's so much more I'd love to see. There are so many moves, like you know, when you come to electric, wouldn't we like an overheat electric type move or something like that? Or, you know, more status type moves. Or even another fairy type move, you can have Fairy Tail. It can either be a physical, you know, attacking move, the one I just mentioned. You know, it's kind of like a fairy type Iron Tail. Or it could be another status move. Though I know a lot of beginning Pokemon trainers, will, you know, from experience, don't like status moves. I remember when I started with, you know, Pokemon Red, I really could not get into the status moves, you know. Just Earthquake everything and everything is dead. But yeah, to be honest, I think these are all the moves we need. Well, I'd like to see. And this is all subjective anyway. And these are all my own ideas. They just, you know, came to me. I thought, you know, go ahead. So anyway, that's the end of my video. If you know of any moves you'd like to see, then just comment below. And yeah, I hope you've enjoyed this video. I really, really appreciate you watching it. And I hope you all have a nice day. See ya.